Greetings, fellow mechas. Today we'll be looking at a substitution and income effect problem. The substitution effect is a change in demand due to the change in the rate of exchange between the two goods. A income effect is the change in demand due to having more purchasing power. Now, let's look at a problem where we find the substitution and income effect. The problem: Pete has a demand function Q is equal to 0.02 M minus 2P, where M is income and P is price. Pete's income is $6,500, and he initially had to pay a price of $50 per video game. The price of the video game rose to $60. Calculate the substitution and income and total effect of the price change. Now, take a few minutes, pause this video, and solve this problem. Welcome back. Hopefully you're able to solve this problem. Now, let's solve this problem together. So, let's first start off by finding Pete's demand when Pete's original demand. So, we know his demand for video games is 0.02 M minus 2P. So his original demand and the quantity of video games he wants, or his demand, is 0.02 times 6,500 minus 2 times 50. Plug this in the calculator, you will get Q is equal to 30 video games. Now, so this is the original price. And now let's find when the price increases. So now price increases to $60. What is Pete's demand? Well, it would be Q is equal to 0.02 times 6,500 minus 2 times 60. Now if we plug this into a calculator, you will get Q is equal to 10 video games. Now that we found this, we can find Pete's change in demand for video games. So the change in demand, or the change of x1, is equal to x1 prime, which is the new value, minus the original value of x1. So we will get, this will equal 10 minus 30, which is equal to negative 20. So that's Pete's change in demand. Now, let's find Pete's change in income. So Pete's change in income is equal to his original demand times the change of the price of the video game. So we'll get, this is equal to 30, his original demand, times the change of price. So the new price is 60, minus the old price of the video game, which is 50. So the change in income, if we plug this into a calculator, is 30 times 10, which is 300. So his change in income is $300. Now to find M prime, his new income will be M plus the change of M. So this will be his original income, 6,500, plus the change, which we just found to be 300. So his new income is $6,800. Now that we found all our values, we just plug these values in to a substitution equation. So x1 of s, which is going to be equal to 0.02 times 6,800 minus 2 times 60. So this is his new demand given this new income. So his substitution demand is going to be, once you plug this to a calculator, is going to be 16 video games. So you can see from the original demand at 6,500, he has 30, and then at 65 with a price increase, he demands 10. But then with a new income of 68, he demands 16 video games. So now let's find the change. Let's find the substitution effect of this increase of income and price. So to find the substitution effect, the change of x1 of s is equal to x1 of s minus the original demand, which is going to be equal to 16 minus 30, which is going to be equal to negative 14 video games. So due to this income effect and a price increase, Pete will demand 14 less video games. And then let's find the income effect of this change. Will be change of x1 of m, which is going to be equal to the change in price. So what's the change in price? That was 10. 60 minus 50 is 10. Minus the x1 of s, which is going to be 16. So the income effect will be negative 6 video games. So the total effect is going to be equal to your substitution effect, change of x1 of s, plus your change of x1 of m, or your income effect. So this is equal to negative 20 video games. So as you see from the price increase from the original price, he loses 20 video games. Now what we did was break it down as to how he lost 20 video games in his demand. So the substitution effect accounts for 14, and then the income effect accounts for 6. So in this case, the substitution effect is stronger than the income effect. And this is the solution to the problem. Hopefully this video helped. If it did, please consider subscribing and liking this video.